Luigi is like your persona.
No, he's not. Sigurd Fire Emblem's my persona. Sigurd Fire Emblem's my persona, Ethan! Hello, YouTube, welcome back.
Now then, I guess speaking of the cutoff I did before, you get some information here. I may or may not have texted a friend of mine who makes models for the VTubage, and I may or may not have one being made.
A VTuber icon?
Yes. Of my profile, wait, get it gets better. Of my profile picture.
Your Discord one?
Yep.
Would you answer the stranger calling for you from beyond a closed door?
Alex, future Alex, put Ethan's Discord thing on the screen after this.
It's happening now. It's too late. Like, I texted. I was DMing a friend of mine, and he's always like, dude. Whenever we joke about that, he's like, dude, do it. I'm like, okay, fuck you. Maybe I will. And then I started thinking about it, and I started getting ideas, and I started getting excited about it, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I damn, that's a whole freak. That's taking up my whole camera.
Is everyone feeling all right?
Naturally. Though no doubt it
I don't know what Ethan just saw.
My wyvern.
This sounds
We're
big.
Going to Brodia, right?
All I know is I am right here, so he isn't seeing any part of me.
We would not be permitted to cross the border. And their border security is tighter than that of
yes,
any other
that is a
nation.
dick joke.
So, we must enter covertly. But more to the point, we are no longer going to Brodia. We are already there.
Huh?
We crossed into Brodia already. We have been within its borders for some time.
And you didn't think to mention that sooner?
So how dumb is Alir?
I was unaware it was so important. I hope you can still reschedule the parade.
I'm just saying that allies should keep each other informed.
Shh. Quiet, you two. Someone's here.
We cannot have been discovered already.
It's time for Greg Fire Emblem.
There they are. Wait, Divine One! Stop! Please! Don't hurt me!
Greg!
Hey man, I want to park there. The exit lane might go down.
You know each other?
Indeed. Gregory is one of the Four Winds, like me.
I'm not familiar.
We are a small band of knights established after the war to protect Lady Nell and Lord Nil. As the name implies, the Four Winds is composed of 4 members. Gregory here included.
I directed him to gather information for us, same as Celestia. Thank you for your dutiful work, Gregory. But we did plan to meet some distance from here.
Right. About that. I got turned around and didn't think I could find our spot. Wasn't sure what to do, so I headed back to the border. I'm so grateful I found you.
Before you give us your report, there is something that you should know. This individual here is...
Not the divine dragon we know, right?
Correct.
So I'm guessing the ritual worked, and you summoned this one from elsewhere.
Indeed. That spares me the work of explanation.
Amazing, Gregory. How did you figure all of that out?
Not sure exactly.
Did you need me to go get that other card back out for you?
Seems scary, I guess.
Yeah, I got you.
Probably the fact I almost attacked you. Sorry about that.
No, that's not it.
I have some
You're
questions
just
for
different from
Ethan
the
when he
divine
gets
dragon
back.
I knew. I'm not talking appearances either. It's like your essence is off. I'm not making any sense, am I?
Gregory's sense of caution is sharp. He may be attuned to differences others don't notice.
I see.
That's okay. So long as you aren't a threat, I'm sure I'll get used to you. Oh, and sorry if I'm not addressing you formally enough. Always been bad at that etiquette stuff.
I don't mind. Please, feel free to speak casually. It's all right, Gregory. The Divine Dragon has proven to be a good person, full of kindness. That's right, Divine One. I quite like you. Thanks, Nell. I like you too. You said the 4 winds were 4 knights. Where are the other 2 then?
They are embedded in the remaining nations, gathering intelligence there. As Celestia took Firene and Gregory Brodia, the other 2 are assigned to Illusia and Solm.
I'm the leader of our little group. I'll admit it, the name Celestia of the 4 Winds carries weight. I'm a fairly renowned general.
Either that, or you're so loud that people have no choice but to know your name.
What did you say?
Just joking! Come on, no need for violence.
What was that?
Are we under attack? Looks like my pursuers found us. Sorry, I really thought I'd lost them.
Explain, Gregory.
Oh, I was spotted while scouting. I ran for my life, but I guess they followed.
1, 2, 3. No use counting. The enemy outnumbers us, and easily. We should run!
But wait, why not fight them off?
If they are pursuing us, then they are border guards or knights. They will not have a bracelet. A fight will exhaust us without any gain.
You want to run? I'm your man. This way, everyone. Follow me. We should be safe here. Let's just head out for a bit.
That reminds me, Divine One. While I see that you prefer to fight, we are accustomed to being on the defensive.
I noticed. You choose your
Most
battles.
likely I'm cutting
Of course.
Ethan out for most
How do you think
of
we
this,
managed to survive this
audio-wise
long?
YouTube.
Not by fighting bravely every time someone comes after us, but by running away.
Beyond operations to place the emblems into slumber, we are in no position to attack anyone.
Perhaps if the 4 Winds were equal to other nations' knightly orders, it would be different. But alas, we're not. I fear we are something of a disappointment.
Nonsense! The 4 Winds have saved our lives time and time again. My sister and I are very proud of you.
Kind words, Lord Nell. I thank you.
The foe has abandoned chase. Gregory, give us your report.
Something's happening in Brodia. They've started sending soldiers out of the country.
I would not have expected them to be plotting an invasion. Where?
That I don't know. Wherever it is, they've done a good job keeping it secret. But judging by the intel I got, I think they want to take the 7 bracelets.
Interesting. Maybe Brodia's doing what we are, keeping them away from our unknown enemy.
I don't think that's their goal. It seems like they want the bracelets' power for themselves.
What would a peaceful nation want with more power?
The boon granted by the emblem bracelets when they are gathered varies by circumstance. With all 7 gathered in an awakened state, the result, as you know, is enormous power. But gather all 7 when they are asleep.
And the bracelets can render you immune to all harm.
Immune? They make you invincible?
That's right. It's the ultimate defense. For a country that hates war, I can't think of anything more valuable.
If that is so, then they would need the emblems to be asleep. They would require Nell. Perhaps the assassins sent to Letho's castle were actually kidnappers from Brodia.
That is possible.
Well, we don't know any of that for sure. But there's one thing we do know. Brodia's going to raise an army, and soon.
You figured it all out. Well done. Though, I'm afraid this means we can't let you leave.
Impossible. I didn't sense anyone approaching.
It seems these are no average soldiers.
They are Brodian royals.
Look, Diamant. Here they are. Now finish them off. Or must I do everything for you, my pathetic excuse for a brother?
I was planning to take them by surprise, Elchrist. You shouldn't have revealed our position.
Oh, thanks for telling me the plan.
Nil, I take no pleasure in this. I hoped our next meeting would be friendly. Sadly,
I have a dog.
it seems now that bloodshed is unavoidable.
You must be angry indeed to discard the peaceful principles of your nation.
Look, Nell. He is wearing one of the bracelets.
You're seeking the bracelets, hmm? What a coincidence. As your spy deduced, so are we. It seems our goals align. What do you say? Should we join forces once more?
You cannot be serious.
You're right, I'm not. What gave it away?
War must be torn out at the root before its tendrils spread. As much as it pains me to kill former allies, I have no other choice. Soldiers to battle! Capture Lady Nell alive! Show the rest no mercy!
Circumstances now demand we fight.
Celestia, Gregory, prepare for battle.
Gladly.
I'm gonna focus on not getting hurt.
Ready yourself, Divine One. I expect no less from you than before.
That goes without saying.
Oh my goodness, is the story over? Oh my goodness, I think it is! Thumbnail image, I'm so happy! So, Ethan, are you there?
Yes.
So, a lot was happening on your end. So, I'm going to have to ask about what was happening over there. It sounded a little cray-cray.
So, I'm sorry I didn't mute, but there was too much shit going on.
I'll mute it on my end. Don't worry. I'll cut it out on my end.
Yeah. So first off, I had this massive fucking truck come through, like 18-wheeler semi-truck coming through. And he was trying to back out because he didn't have enough room to get through the gate.
Yeah.
And behind him was a box truck, a Penske. And then behind the Penske was this small sedan.
So it just keeps going.
Yeah, it just keeps going. The semi is trying to back up so he can get through the gate, and the Penske's not moving. So then I go out there, and because the semi is sitting there for a while, and I'm like, hey man, like, what's going on? And then he's just, he tells me he's trying to back up so he can adjust and all this shit. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I come back in here, and that's fine. I notice like a minute later, he's still not moving.
What was that?
So now I go out there to investigate, and he's like yelling behind him, and looking behind him, and I see that the Penske not moving either, and so I go. So I asked the semi if he wants me to go to get the other cars to go move for him, and he's like, that'd be great. So I walk over to the Penske. I tell him what's going on, and he's like, yeah, this car behind me is not moving. I know about the semi. The cars behind me is not moving. And I'm hearing like the sedan's got like they're fucking playing their horn, everything. So I walk over to the sedan, and the sedan kind of pulls away, and it starts going to the entry lane. And she's like, "Hey, I have an emergency going on. I need to get out of here like right now."
Artillery of Brodia. They can strike from quite a distance.
So, and I look over to the entryway. A resident's coming through now, so I can't even like now she's blocking traffic. So I tell her to back away for like a second. Go, clear the way. I'll get the resident out, and then I'll send her through the entry lane, so that everyone can get going. And yeah.
Wow.
That's what we had to do, and then the semi was finally able to back away, and now he's gone.
I'm gonna quickly have you pause just so I can explain this chapter. Sorry.
Yeah.
So anyways, since this is normal mode, no extra health bars on either of these guys, because the difficulty balancing here is bullcrap. The mage cannoneers are. Oh, there's no archers over here on normal either. There's archers here in hard mode. That make these hard to kill. This chapter, I think, would honestly be really good without the restrictions, as I think there's a lot of really fun elements. I think the Mage Cannoneers make it really interesting. They make it really fun. I remember when Ethan went to bed about the time when we were first playing, by the time I got here, and the last thing he heard me say before logging out was, wow, this actually looks like it might be a good map.
Isn't so bad.
Before I wanted to literally die because I was just not having it with this map, unfortunately. And part of that's because Diamond up there with Emblem Veronica is a pain in the ass in hard mode because he has a lot of HP bars. I have no idea how this is going to play in normal mode, but I imagine it's going to be pathetically easy. Anyways, continue, Ethan.
All right.
My story was over. That was pretty much it. I sent her through the resident lane. The semi was able to back up, and everyone went through, and the Penske kind of like stopped for a minute. And it was just like, shit's crazy, am I right? And while all of this is going on, it is snowing still.
Oh my goodness, is it?
Yeah, it's still snowing.
I hate snow, YouTube.
And it's not like it's freezing out there. Might I add? It's just cold because it's snowing. But it's not a cold snow. It's just a snow.
Yeah, like it's not terribly cold out. Like the snow's not even sticking really, which is nice. It means I was actually able to drive home today. I don't work tonight. I typically work Fridays, but I'm actually not working this Friday. I'm working tomorrow instead. So, like, if I had to wait till tomorrow to leave, it wouldn't have been, like, the end of the world, but considering I was, like, planning on doing all my recording tonight, like, would have still stunk, and obviously, since I'm recording right now, I made it home. I'm gonna take Ethan's silence as another person came.
I'm getting hungry.
Because I don't have Discord up right now, so I can't see if he's muted, but he probably is. Wow, those hit rates. Nil isn't actually completely useless in hard. He's not good, but he's not completely useless. Like, a critical didn't even kill. Wait, how did he not break? Oh, that's a sword. I just assumed it was a lance. You don't have Canter yet.
Okay, since you're coming down here, at least to be arrested. Thank you. I've already dealt with enough shit tonight. I still have 2 hours left.
You still have 2 hours.
Glad that's over with.
Yeah, we close at 10.
So what happens at 10? Do people just not go to their homes anymore?
No, we have automated systems that take over, so they can still get to their home and shit. But the process for getting other people in is a little bit more difficult. But you know, sucks to suck.
I'll have to ask where this area is off camera, obviously. After this video,
I mean, if you want to just like blurt, kind of mute my my audio for like a second, then I can tell you still.
I have OBS open. I'll quickly mute Discord. Okay. I muted the Discord audio in OBS. Oh, really? Is that a far drive for you? I'm unmuting.
Not really. It's pretty. Do you know where?
Okay. I'll have to cut that out. Yes, I do. Is that where you live?
Yeah, it's that whole area.
That's a nice area.
It is that whole area.
That's a nice area. I've been over there before. That place is nice.
Yeah, that's where I work.
Whoa, only 1 reinforcement? In hard, it's like 3. See, like, the difficulty gap in between even freaking normal and hard is... it's gnarly. So what's gonna happen to him
It's ugly, dude. Oh.
What's gonna happen to him when his engage expires? If he's not in a play, and if he's in a flyers only place, is he just gonna be like be dropped to the endless void of the bridge? Is that gonna be the end of Louis? Maybe after this video, I'll check to see if James will be able to join us as well. Because I'd love it to get a whole squad here for Fell Xenologue so that I'm not a tortured soul.
That's cap. You are a tortured soul.
See, I actually don't hate Fell Xenologue anymore. Like, I despise it my first playthrough. I don't know. I still don't. I still think overall this DLC is botched execution just because of the bullcrap restrictions that I just don't think make it as much fun as it could be. But it's definitely not as bad as my initial like playthrough was like, oh, this is like awful. Like, it's not awful. I'm not the most pleased with it still. It's just shame because this map in particular I think would be so much fun with like if you weren't having to force deploy bullcrap. You got bullcrap weakling on hard mode. If the difficulty gaps weren't so abysmal, there's a lot of issues that bring down what I think could be a really fun map. Is what makes this map so fun is you got a bunch of like tough guys over here and like this could be fun to deal with, but like they're a lot more fun to deal with like ones I have in a save file where I have Chloe that can just kill Cantor out.
It's okay.
So what is gonna happen with Louis? Okay. Okay. So I may not be able to use Louis for the rest of the map.
You were beautiful while you lasted.
How much is that gonna give him? I need to undo that. Because I don't... I have to redo the whole... Okay. So anyways, how's your week been, Ethan?
Fucking crazy, dude. This whole work week has been crazy. I worked a fucking 16-hour shift overnight. And all of my gates have been fucking... Yes, and all of my gates have been breaking.
The gates have been breaking.
Yes. So my one game, and this is why I had to do a 16-hour shift, is because a whole spring in the system broke. It snapped.
That doesn't sound good.
And that is, yeah. So they had to fucking, yeah. So that's not an easy, quick fix. It's a whole spring in the system snapped in half. Like, that's not an easy fucking feat either. Those are thick ass springs, and it's just fucking.
We've had that happen with like the springs in our garage door like multiple times, and it's just like, how? Those things are gnarly.
They're thick for a fucking reason, and this one just fucking.
That's
So I had to be here all fucking night because we had to have overnight coverage of that because we didn't know what the fuck to do with it for now.
What time did you go home?
I went home at 6 and then I came back at 2. And I didn't actually come back at 2. I called it. No, I was scheduled to come back in at 2 and I'm like, fuck that. I couldn't sleep for a while because I had to unwind from that shit fest. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna call in. I'm gonna get call in late. So I came in at 4 instead. Worked till 10. So worked a 4-hour fucking 6-hour shift. Pog. Don't tell anyone, but I technically worked a 6.5-hour shift. So, oh well. I came in at like 3:30.
That's a week. So like I work at a movie theater, so I worked opening weekend of Mario, and like me and one of the other ushers, people that clean theaters, Marcus, we are the ushers. We're like the guys that like everyone knows, like, yeah, they like ushering, they like cleaning theaters. And halfway through Saturday, both of us are just like, this is abysmal. This is awful.
It's not good.
And we're working together again tomorrow, so hopefully it won't be as bad tomorrow. Otherwise, oh god, if it's as bad tomorrow, I'm gonna be so sad. Oh, Ethan didn't even hear this here at all. Oh well, probably doesn't care. Oh, he doesn't have Canter. This isn't hard mode. I'm fine.
Another thing on that day is the scanner, the charging port for the scanners that like we need to use to like scan driver's licenses and shit to get them in the system.
Did it break?
Wasn't working.
Oh my god.
Wasn't working the night before. So my coworker, god damn it, I'll be right back again.
It's so weird having the force deployed units not be the worst things in the known universe.
This job likes to cock block my stories.
Yeah, I could tell.
But so my coworker had to like do everything by hand, and people were getting like pissed because it was super busy and shit. So she got like super stressed out and like.
Yeah, no kidding that she got stressed out.
Yeah, it became an issue between the two of us because it sounded like she was blaming me for the system for the charging port not working.
There isn't even a mage cannoneer there, and oh my god, of course there isn't. Normal mode is for wusses. I'm playing in normal mode. I'm playing in. See, I don't know if you two heard me there, but like normal mode is for wusses, but I'm also playing in normal mode, so what does that make me?
A wuss.
Yep. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your story, but gameplay does technically come first, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. So over the whole day, I was trying to figure out the fucking why the scanners weren't working or the charging port wasn't working. Turns out it was an issue with the actual scanner. So I was like, okay, that's great. So I fixed that. Keep in mind, this is in work ways. This is my Friday. This was my Friday. Or no, this would have been my Thursday. I was going into my Friday. And I'm having to do all this shit.
You just wanted a day off at this point.
Yeah, I was like gearing into my fucking weekend, and now like at this game I have to do so much shit. So
there's no enemy there either in normal mode. Jeez, there's no mage cannoneer there. There's no armor knight there. What the hell? Sorry, continue.
Yeah. So I figured out the scanners. By the way, I just want to say, when I came in today, I was like fully expecting them to have constantly have done the same thing. The fucking scanner has been charging all fucking day, so I don't know.
So is Diamant just not gonna start moving yet in normal mode? Because Diamant starts moving the second like Alcris does in hard mode. But he hasn't moved yet. So
Another fucking car. I hate.
At the ready.
This map, I'm actually having a lot of fun on this map right now, but I almost now feel like it's too easy. This DLC really is a lose-lose, because I feel like normal mode's a little too hard, just because of all the restrictions that they give you, but this is too easy. Like, this is nothing. This is like 1,000 times easier than this map is in hard mode. The reinforcements are almost non-existent. Are the southern reinforcements even going to be here on normal mode? Like, I don't even know. Are those
Normal mode? More like easy mode.
Yeah. I don't know. Fire Emblem difficulty things are bad.
That soldier
I
is
feel
poised to
like
let fly a massive salvo.
I feel like Fire Emblem games need to go to 4 difficulties, because they're very hard to get right, I feel. I feel like hard mode and engage, especially without DLC, is really good difficulty-wise, but I've also been playing the franchise for...
I won't be much
Killed
use in
herself
this
because of the stupid enchantier. It's a really good hard mode. I'm rewinding. That's just okay. So there is still the backwards ones. Like the difficulty wise, hard mode without DLC in this game is it's very good. I think it is very solid. I think it is appropriately leveled. I haven't played normal mode. Maddening is not terrible either. It's a little sloggy at the end, but it's not bad.
Fucking start now. Come on. Don't do this to me now. You did this to me all fucking night, and this.
But I feel like Engage needs a 4th difficulty. I'd say one in between hard and maddening. So, I guess still normal, hard, lunatic, maddening, something like that. As I just do feel like there's definitely people that are like going to be able to handle hard but not maddening, and they should still be able to, especially with the DLC.
Yeah, you went doing this to me, Jackson. You went doing this to me. What? What? You made me super. I want you out of me.
I don't know what Ethan's talking about. I'll probably mute him in post, so you won't have to be confused.
I was yelling at a charger.
Of course. That sounds like something you would do. You dang charger!
No, because remember, that charger was giving me a bunch of fucking, giving us a bunch of problems.
Yeah.
Be ready.
I just don't know why anyone didn't think of, I don't know, taking the battery from the other scanner and putting it in the other scanner. Like, come on. They're the same model. Just take the battery and move it somewhere else.
Okay, you two, I could actually probably finish this map this turn, since Diamond only has 1 damn health bar for some stupid reason.
It's time to honor your contract. How's that?
Like, why does he only have 1 health bar? Like, I get it, this is supposed to be the lower difficulty, but you can at least have, like, 2 health bars. He also summons Sigurd. With Marth on hard mode, he probably summons another emblem as well on, maddening. They may have sync skill, they may have engage skills on, maddening as well, but at least on hard and normal, they only have their sync skills. So nice. Anyways, let's kill Diamant. Cool, that does most of the damage.
Our emblem has considerable power. Now is the time to yield.
I love the
Before it is too
music
late.
that they do when you fight the alternate world. I love this music. There's another, so like the music that you hear when you fight boss are the frenzies. You have the regular version of the track that's just like, I'm gonna use Four Hounds, like you have the Four Hounds music track. Then you have Four Hounds Frenzies, which is what plays when you fight. This isn't my favorite, I don't know what this one's called. It's not my favorite frenzy in the game. My favorite is Four Hounds. My second favorite is Defective, which actually does play. Anyways, I just want to quickly bring this up. Yeah. Wanted to bring
No problem.
I imagine that you can, if you actually can hit with bolting, you kill. Oh, you actually hit. Cock-a-doodle-doo, praise the Lord.
You say cock-a-doodle-doo?
Cock-a-doodle-doo, praise the Lord is what I said.
This would happen.
Okay, just wanted to make sure I heard that correctly.
You did hear it correctly. Are you ready for more story,
Yeah, I
Ethan?
figured. Huh?
Are you ready for more story? Then afterwards, I'm gonna put on supports for YouTube, so I'm still making progress on those. I don't think there's a ton of supports. I think there's only 3. That's all there was after last video. YouTubes, the YouTubes. Oh, and will you be? And are you gonna stay for the next video, Ethan?
Where do I have to go?
Okay.
Where?
I just want to make sure now before I give an outro and say that you'll be back.
Withdraw.
Diamond, no! We can't surrender. Not after they took our bracelet. We must get it back. Come on, round 2.
You have a plan then? An idea that will turn the tide? Please, share it.
Duct tape. I love
No.
duct tape.
Nil. We are removing ourselves from the game board. We won't interfere any longer.
I have
The
no idea what
bracelet
you
in
said,
your
Ethan, but I
hands
think it was to the camera.
As is Brody's fate.
It was to
Please.
Pokemon.
Guide the world to peace.
Did you know that
actually might
YouTube?
work.
Did you know that duct tape is for air ducts? That's why. This is
the
actually
bracelet of
duct
the lonely
tape,
air,
not
without
duct
a
tape.
doubt.
With this,
Shut up.
we now have 4 bracelets.
Oh, this smells
Emblem
good.
Veronica dwells within.
It's
She
duct
has the
tape.
power to call upon soldiers from other worlds.
I call
But she is
it
tainted
duct
by
tape
evil,
myself, but
the same as
technically
Fiore's
it's
emblem.
duct tape.
We should assume they all.
That seems like a very convoluted name. I'm gonna stick with duct tape.
It's not convoluted. It literally exists for air ducts.
For us. You can rest. for now.
Bump, bump, bump. Got any grips?
Shut up, Ethan! Shut up!
When I awaken,
Deserved.
will be at
I deserve
my
that.
side, even without a
Now it's stuck in my
contract
head.
together.
Don't worry. You'll remain with us during our journey.
Oh, wait,
Copper
no,
dog.
but he does the hydro pumps, so it
We
doesn't
will
even
sail
matter.
again.
Copper doggy. I don't know if you're on camera.
I
have
suppose
any
that
grapes?
settles things here.
I'm not used to fighting my own battles, let alone winning them.
Yes.
My lip hurts after
Pain
removing the
comes more
duct
naturally
tape.
to us all. The divine dragon excluded.
I hate your overpronunciation of the T.
Each of us has
I
run away
didn't
from
pronounce
I
the
get
T
that
in
it's-
duct tape
What
that
do you
time.
mean?
During the war 1,000 years ago,
I hate
when
you.
Sombron burned
I
my
didn't
village,
pronounce the
I
T.
fled to Lethos.
I pronounce it
Other
duct
mage
tape.
dragons possessed powerful
Oh,
magic,
wait a second.
but mine has never been that strong. That's why Sombron couldn't find me, while my family and friends, all brilliant
heard it that
mages,
time.
perished.
Yeah, you should just unironically pronounce it duct tape. And I hate it because I know it's correct,
Now I'm the last of my
but I
kind.
still hate
I hate
it.
Illusia as a
YouTube,
follower
this
of
is duct
Sombron,
tape.
but I couldn't
Duck,
act like the others. The
duct
Fell
tape.
Dragon craved pain and blood, and his disciples were only happy to oblige.
Technically
I just
wrong.
couldn't join their
You can go
fervor,
fuck yourself
so
if you
I
say
quit.
duct tape.
And when a priest found out,
I didn't say it that time. I fixed it.
I had no choice but to run. Run, or give up my life to the Fell Dragon.
I welcomed Gregory
How am I-
into Lethos.
What am I?
He
Oh,
selflessly rushed to my
that
aid
makes
in
sense.
a vicious battle in Illusia.
You say it like I'm some kind
he's
of
gonna
hero.
die to hydro pump though. So I don't even
I
know
got a
what the
Wii
fuck
mode in
to do
my
here.
hand. I'm ready
So I
to
went to
game.
help.
And I, as you know, am a
Gang,
failure.
gang.
I am only alive because Nell and I fled from Sombron together.
I have said it before, and I will say it
Gang,
again.
gang.
You are not a failure, Nil.
I'm sorry.
Yes, you are
I
a
know it
failure.
upsets
At
you
least
when
in
I
hard
speak
mode.
that way. But Nell is much stronger than I am.
I only have one more
She
chapter
could
with
face
you, and I
any
can't wait to get rid of
opponent.
you.
If
Oh shoot,
not
I
for
actually
me.
broke my Wii
So I
Motion
suppose
Plus.
she is also one
I
who
didn't
is
know that.
comfortable taking a stand.
It's chipped.
No.
Alex, stop breaking things.
I don't know
That's
when
not
I
true.
did it, but I know
I've never
why
seen
I
you
did
run away
it.
from anything.
I
You
fled my responsibility.
Bitch. Gyarados isn't even a dragon type. He's in the dragon fucking egg group, but he's not a dragon type.
Fairies are
Only
boomers.
respecting their wishes. You even said that's what the Divine Dragon would want.
Yeah.
I said that to
I
mask my fear.
Your
Although they're
reaction,
like,
your
although they
reaction
are
to that
the,
has never
the-
left my
That I would lose
brain.
our allies. And that I would
although
be
they
forced
are
to
the
fight
youngest
in Lithos Castle.
I had no idea.
Group
So I too had faith
typing
when I should have made a
typage
stand.
because they weren't
I could have stopped
in
all
any of the
this.
first few
But
gens.
knowledge
Yeah.
So
prevented me from leaving the land of Lithos until our savior arrived. And because of that, I am
Oh,
perhaps
that's actually
blamed
another
for the
good
current
moment
Gotta-
that I love of a
Absolutely
Fire
not.
Emblem series. It's from
You
Shadows
have
of
done
Lentia.
nothing wrong.
I agree.
It's on the first
Our
episodes.
unknown opponent should carry
um,
the blame, not you.
Brandon was being
never would've
mean,
thought you were
and I was
running away
being
too,
mean
Lady
back. And
You
Brandon
always
is
seem
like,
so strong.
Alex, I will
We may be
remove
a
your
collection of
tonsils.
weaklings, but we're still alive.
I had pliers on the
for
desk,
something.
so I put the pliers on my mouth
Divine
and made a
Dragon.
ah
The
noise.
divine dragon died.
Nell. All right, that's enough doom and gloom. We're making
She
this
used
Divine
Dragon
Dragon
Race, that
worry.
little fucking
Things are
I actually
Baby
different.
uploaded that
Each of
clip
us has
individually on
proven
my
we can
channel. I'll
handle
post it in
ourselves in
Discord
battle.
for you.
That is in no small
everyone
part
else.
thanks to you. Your guidance has been a blessing.
It's true.
Yeah, you've been a big help.
Okay, come
I
on,
am
Gyarados.
also grateful for your assistance, such as it has been thus far.
Ha! I should have
That'll be
guessed the
ultimate.
qualifier was coming.
No, it's I will revoke your
I know
tonsils.
you
No,
mean
I will
well,
remove your
so thank
tonsils.
you.
I'm sorry.
And I'm glad to be of help.
Well, there is still much to be done. Let us keep up our momentum.
Where are we going next?
To the Kingdom of Knowledge in the west. The Kingdom of Illusia.
Is that it for the story? No, it
Hey,
isn't.
look, it's Nell, the pride of the brood.
Not only can she transform, but she can also put emblems to sleep. Isn't that right, Nell?
Must be rough for you, though, having that failure for a twin.
Are you talking about Nil?
Damn.
Oh.
Damn, she really went there, huh? Damn.
I don't usually bother to remember them.
Don't you worry about his weakness rubbing off on you?
We could just get rid of him. Wouldn't be a problem.
All he's doing is holding you back.
Wouldn't you agree, Nell?
What do you say?
You must not be serious.
What?
I said surely you must not be serious. If you truly intended to kill my brother, I would have to. I would have to. What? What happened? Was all of this my doing? What have I done?
Called the weak.
Father, forgive me. I did not intend to.
There is nothing to forgive. Please continue. I did not mean to interrupt the killing. I believe you will make a suitable heir.
You. I told you Brodia would avoid conflict. What more do you need? And why did the guards let you in?
I killed them. Entrusting your safety to them was a grievous lapse in judgment. Now, I would like to know whether the attack on Lithos Castle was your doing. Answer.
What are you talking about? An attack on Lithos?
Which country would dare start hostilities? Firene? No. Illusia, surely.
You truly seem to know nothing of the matter. So be it. I have no further use for you.
monster! You filthy snake! I don't understand. We gave you what you wanted. You had no reason to do this.
In fact, I do have a reason, King Diamant. I would not ordinarily come for you by stealth, but I could not ignore this opportunity. Now, I must return before dawn. It would not do for the others to become suspicious. King Alfred and Princess Saline hardly put up a fight either.
Josh would be so proud of me doing my YouTuber thumbnail face right now. And look at that, YouTube. Look at that. 3 maps down already in 2 videos. We're just that epic gamer.
Oh,
We're that epic.
oh, you bitch.
I am.
I can get to it. 2 shots off.
Anyways, let's go to the well, do some supports, and then I'll end this video off. A cat. Oh. Yeah, I don't have much to add. Frankly. Frank. Man, I was about to complain about how awful of the haul this is, but I forgot I really didn't put much in to begin with to actually even, like, get a good haul, so... That's why it's so awful. Can I get a 3-star? Yes, I can. Let's do 3-star.
I have to fight penis.
I do not think supports develop in Fell Xenologue. Oh well. 2 supports actually is all.
Practicing your dancing
I
tonight,
can't believe I
Cedal?
get Dragonite. Dragon.
Divine One.
Why am I gonna
It's
use
not so
them?
much practice as it is performance. I have an audience tonight, after all. But there's no one around. There's the moon. The moon? That's right. The silver light shining in the dark above, and the multitude of stars, too. I perform for them all tonight, Divine One. Did you know that when people die, they leave their form behind and become stars? My teacher is up in that sky. This teacher of yours died then? He did. These dance steps were the ones he loved most. It's beautiful, Cedal. Every single movement is just gorgeous. I give up many of life's pleasures in pursuit of perfecting the craft of my dance. It's not easy. I practice my steps intently, and I am vigilant about what fuels my dance. My dancing skills are renowned in song. Complacency and mediocrity are not an option. You're so disciplined. I respect that. And there's something otherworldly about you. Sometimes I'm not sure I should get too close. May I resume dancing now? Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry I interrupted you. Please, find it in your heart to stay. Let me dance by your side forever.
Please don't hold me back. It will only serve to sharpen the pain of our parting.
My eyes are closed. My hand is here. If you trust me, then take it. And never let go.
If you're certain this is what you want, I'm willing to believe in you, so long as we're together from now until the end.
Your performance, the nuance and honesty. I was right. You are gifted. More than I knew.
I'm not so sure. I really don't have any experience with acting. This is all so new to me.
Yunaka, your impressions are brilliant because you're a brilliant actor. And this show will be unforgettable because you will be an unforgettable lead.
I'm playing the lead?
Well, I thought I'd be the lead, but now I know better. That role was meant for you. We still have to practice the dance, but I have no doubt you can handle it, Yunaka. It's not easy putting on a show when times are hard like this. Dancing, laughing, it feels wrong, but it's because times are hard that I have to do it. To remind the audience what joy feels like. I want this performance to succeed. For everyone's sake. Will you help me?
I understand how you feel. And I respect that, honestly. Okay. I'll help as best I can.
Thank you. I can't do it without you, Yunaka. Together, I think we can make this one of the truly great performances.
Well, YouTube, that is the end of this one. Oh yeah, I'll see you next time.
Poggers.
Goodbye. Poggers.